Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yang teman-teman tunggu ke kita untuk kita tanyain bener kejadian. Siapa dia? Tentunya kalian sebut-sebut di komen kita dan berasal dari Korea. Udah tahu dong siapa? Langsung kita lihat yang satu ini.
Assalamualaikum teman-teman Cerita Untungs. Siapa nih yang gak ngefans sama opa-opa Korea? Nah, Cerita Untung kali ini kedatangan Jaehoon atau Daud Kim, Muslim dari Korea. Nah, Daud Kim ini sosoknya sangat menginspirasi, seorang mualaf dari keluarga penganut Nasrani.
Like in Korea, about Islam, they only talk about like bad stuff.
Yeah, I heard that.
And even like when I was young, there was a 911.
Yeah.
So every media talked about the Islam terrorists, blah blah blah. So many people think, Islam is dangerous religion or something.
Daud Kim sekarang lagi berjuang untuk membangun masjid di Korea. Seperti apa sih kisahnya? Yuk kita saksikan kisahnya hanya di Cerita Untungs.
Ya teman-teman semua, inilah dia bersama kita, Daud Kim. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So your name Daud Kim. So your real name is?
In Korea, my Korean name is Jaehoon.
Jaehoon. Also your account Jaehoon is your real name.
Yeah, but actually I was a Christian before, so my born Christian name was David. David Kim.
David.
So David to Daud.
Yeah, David in Christian, in Muslim is Daud, yeah?
Yes.
So it's not really far. It's not really far. Okay. Well, actually, the information about you, I know that probably Indonesian netizen knows more about you than me.
I don't know.
So many of Indonesian followers that probably in my channel, some knows, some they got to be introduced. So, waktu pertama kali beliau ini dikenal karena waktu itu ada beritanya waktu dia mualaf sebagai influencer dan begitu viral waktu itu. Nah, sekarang kita mau tanya nih. So Daud, when was the first time you're interested in Islam?
Actually, this is really long story. So I have to explain about my background. I studied music in university, and I also was a singer.
Was or still?
Was. Still, I was.
was. Because I heard that on the first time you were here to Indonesia, you were doing the concert, right?
Oh yeah, it's true.
As a boy band or as a band?
As a solo singer.
Solo singer?
Yeah.
Oh, probably in Indonesia you can make some boy band. So, and then you becoming in music industry and then?
I had a concert, as you said. I had a concert, small concert in Jakarta. So that's the first time I come to Indonesia. So I come here and I met Muslims at the first time.
When was that? When?
It's like 5 years ago.
5 years ago, yeah.
Because before that I had a little bit.
I mean, the Indonesian don't ring.
I didn't know about Indonesia, and I also had like bad images about Islam before when I was young, because like in Korea, about Islam they only talk about like bad stuff.
Yeah, I heard that.
And even like when I was young, there was a 911.
Yeah.
So every media talked about the Islam terrorists, blah blah blah. So many people think Islam is dangerous religion or something. And they always like there's protest, war or something. So I also have a little bit bad images about Islam. But when I come to Indonesia, I met so many differences. I see so many differences. I was really shocked, and there was one big reason that I get interested in Islam. When I was in the concert, I met many people who wear the scarf. I didn't know that was hijab even. So there was so many women who wear the scarf.
You thought it was only the style, yeah?
Yeah, I was really curious. Like, it's the culture thing, and like, it's because Indonesia is not a cold country; it's a hot country. So why they wear the scarf? I was really curious. So I asked them like, why did you wear the scarf? And I even asked them like, someone forced you to wear a scarf because it was very hot. So why do you wear that? And the girl answered me. It was really shocked for me. Like, she said, nobody forced me, and I did it for myself, and I'm proud of it, and this is my face, and this is for Allah. She said, I wear this scarf for Allah. And I was curious, what is Allah? And then I saw the difference, like Muslims, I thought like Islam things force people like do something, like a strict way. Yeah. But in Indonesia, I feel that people are proud of that. They're really proud of that, and they have the faith, and they are really try hard to practice about their faith to Allah. So I was really interested because at that time, actually, I have some mental problem because about the very competitive society and about my life and my future. But in here, I saw many people are smiling and very kind and generous. They are always treat me so well as a family, like a family. So I was curious, like what is the difference? And I found something. There's difference. They know that they have the thing that I missed, and I thought that was the purpose of their life. Yeah. So in Korea, like purpose of life is like just making a lot of money, or having a good job, or going to good university and buy a big house, big car. So this is kind of standard of the success, good life. But they are not happy. Even they have something, they can commit suicide. Right. In Korea, the commit suicide is really high. So in Indonesia, people are different. Like they are always smile and happy and very kind, generous, and always they have like they look so happy. So I get interested about this. Oh, I think they look so happy because they have the purpose of life. Because they live their life not for themselves, not for their own like success. They live for Allah. They live for the purpose of life. For a big reason. Yeah, the big reason. And that makes you rely on if you rely on something, Allah, then it makes you very peaceful. Even your mind makes so peaceful of you. So I get interested about Islam at that time, and then I come back to the Korea. I get study about Islam like one by one, like reading Quran and practice like Salah, going to masjid and meet Muslims and ask about questions. So that was the process.
Oh, Masya. So you still remember the name of the girl?
I'm unfortunately I don't remember, but it was like 3. I forgot.
Untuk teman-teman yang kebetulan nih dengar ceritanya nih, teman-teman yang ngerasa pernah ketemu sama Jihan saat itu, cuma ngejelasin kenapa pakai hijab, sadar nggak sebenarnya pahala jariahnya dia ini luar biasa. Karena gara-gara itu dia jadi tertarik sama Islam gitu, jadi interested in Islam because of that simple kind of what do you call it, adab yang luar biasa gitu. Ini luar biasa. Kita nggak pernah tahu dari mana hidayah itu datang, tapi secara nggak sengaja teman kita itu udah nganterin ke beliau. Mungkin beliau lupa, tapi kalau teman-teman tahu langsung aja terus ke kita ya. I'm sorry to write down. Probably,
please.
Yes, he's watching. Yeah, Masyaallah. So that was 5 years ago, around 2018. No, 5 or 19. 18 ya.
Almost 19 maybe. Yeah.
How long was that in Indonesia? I mean, with that many experience. Some days.
Many experience. First time, second time, I just stay very few days, so I don't have many experience. But this time, I stay longer, so I have.
So
more
this is the first time for you to be in Indonesia as a Muslim.
As a Muslim, yes.
Oh, Masyaallah. So you feel how to live in Indonesia now? I mean, because of the longer time you're here. It's Indonesia. What do you want to say about Indonesia? Is it hot?
Oh no, for me the weather is good. I like hot weather. So.
Oh really? Yeah. So in Korea there are so many snow zones.
Oh yeah, it's very cold. It's very cold.
So you can adjust that moment. You can adjust the situation from cold to hot. Is it okay for you?
For me, like I don't like cold weather, so Indonesia is better for me.
Wow. Teman-teman tahu nggak? Tadi saya ketemu beliaunya tuh, beliau jalan ya kaki dari stasiun, dari kantor kita kan dekat dengan Lenteng Agung ya. Beliau jalan kaki gitu. I told him that you went here by walking. Even some Indonesians, from walking from this office to the station is quite far because
it was fine.
For Indonesian it's quite hot.
Oh, really?
For 4 years apa
well, it was okay.
It was okay. Masyaallah. Nah itu teman-teman ya, ini membedakan. Dari jauh saya tahu beliau dipakai baju coklat gitu. Di mana posisinya kita lihat di US gitu kan, kayaknya udah deket gitu kan. Langsung kelihatan dia langsung kan. Tiba-tiba ada pulih, wah ini dia nih. Tapi alhamdulillah beliau sampai di sini. So this time you went firstly not to Jakarta but to Aceh.
Aceh, yeah, I was in Aceh.
You were in Aceh. So what was you about Aceh?
Oh, it was really nice. They're super friendly and generous and so beautiful, so beautiful. There are so many big masjid and there are so many hafiz, many good Muslims, and also their food was really nice. So I think it was really nice to come to Aceh the first time. Yeah. And because I come here to spend Ramadan here. So it was.
Oh, you spend Ramadan here.
That's why I come here.
Oh, Masyaallah teman-teman yang dari sana datang ke Indonesia buat nyelesain puasanya. Tapi saya lompat gitu ya, kayaknya salah nih secara timeline pertanyaan saya. I should have asked you about Aceh before because I'm so interested how when you find Muslim there at the first place. You study Islam in 2018 because you're interested to Islam.
Alhamdulillah.
So. How long was that till finally you share your shahada?
I think I studied almost 1 year or half, maybe 1 year and a half, almost. 1 year and a half. No, more. Two. I think 2 years. 1 year and a half.
1 year and a half.
Yeah.
So what is the thing that make you have stronger feeling that you want to be a Muslim?
Oh yeah, actually there's really many reasons. Actually, when I come back to Korea, I didn't think about. I studied about Islam. Like I started to read Quran, and I tried to practice because there are many practice things in Islam. So I tried one by one, and I feel that my mind is changing. Like because at that time I didn't believe the Allah and our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. But when I study about this, I realized one by one. I told you about the purpose of my life. If there's something, if there's an absolute thing, who created everything, the world, and create me, then if I have the belief, if I have the faith, then your life become more happier and more easy and more comfortable. There's one teacher. He studied in Medina. His name is Kim, and he's also studying. He's also a Korean Mualaf, and he messaged me on Instagram, and we met, and he talked about many things.
What's his name?
Karam.
Yeah, in Indonesia.
He studied in Medina, Saudi Arabia. And he actually, I talk many things about him because I was not sure that can I become a Muslim because I'm used to Korean culture. Like I do drink, I do eat pork, and there are many like values against Islam. So I can change? Do I can practice perfectly? But he told me, you don't need to be perfect as a Muslim. Like, of course there are many good Muslims, but
it's a process.
Yeah, it's a process because if you believe one God and our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and try to follow him as our role model, and that means you are Muslim. Because if you want to be perfect at the first time, then you can be exhausted easily. So he said, like, just become a Muslim first, and then fix your habits one by one. Because that's better. Because I don't know my life. I can die tomorrow. I can die, like just walk around and just something disaster, and I can die. So if I die as a non-Muslim, then there's there's no benefits of my life. So I decided, I think that makes really sense. So I decide to become a Muslim, and I go to the masjid and do shahada.
Yes, because it's a process. Even though some Indonesian, like I do, I still learn about Islam, and we're still learning. We live by learning. I mean,
yes.
There is something that we do wrong, something that we learn that we probably so the better way is like this and things like that. So I think your friend Karam is doing the great thing because yes, it's a process. Many people afraid in becoming a Muslim because they thought that there is so many regulations and everything. They have to pray 5 times a day, or they have to do the fasting and everything. Probably it's a process. It's a process to, even though some Mualaf they they don't know how to do the what you call it, the fasting. They're not ready yet. They're not get used to it. But that's okay. That's becoming a Muslim is way. I mean it's a way progress. I mean there's better progress already. Yeah. So becoming a Muslim in Korea, I can imagine that Muslim is Islam is a minority there.
It's very minority.
Very minority.
Yeah.
So how do you manage that?
Actually, at first it was hard because there is no community. I think community is very important to keep your faith, because if there's a like masjid and like good Islam community, then you can learn easily and you can know how to find the halal foods and where can you pray and like where can you pray Jummah. But in Korea it's really minority, so it's not easy to make Muslim friends. So I get first time it was not easy, and also many people think this is like a weird like things because so for example, like my family was also really against about my decision. So
something wrong with your family then when you decide to be a Muslim? Your mom or probably your dad?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. So I don't talk with my dad.
Still now?
Yeah, still he doesn't accept my decision.
Probably in the future, we don't know what Allah
Inshallah.
Yeah, we don't know. Probably when you go back to Korea and then he's already Muslim, you don't
know. Maybe. Inshallah, maybe. Everything possible.
Yeah, the future holds. Allah already got
it. But my mom was at first she was really against because she's really good, like have strong faith of the Christianity. But actually she passed away last year. But before she passed away, I really talk a lot with my mom in the hospital, and she accept the concept of Islam. She believes the one God.
Really?
Yeah.
Before she went,
so
wow.
That's okay. It's okay. Yeah, Mashallah.
That's a great news then. Mashallah. So there are some good things that she said about you becoming a Muslim.
Good thing.
Yeah, good. I mean, she's not against, and then she's approved, and then she's knowing one God and things like that. So what did she say? What did she say?
Did they say?
She said about.
She said like because she believes that God, because Christianity we also believe God.
Yeah.
But the difference is that Jesus is also the part of God. But in Islam we believe only one God. We believe the Tawhid, only one God. And I explained her about the things that the believing one God is important. And if you because the one sins that you cannot ever forgive, it's the shirk. So I explained her, and she before she passed away, she accepted the things. So so I hope, like, I'm not sure she passed away as a Muslim. I'm not sure, but God knows.
Allah knows. knows. Yeah.
I hope.
It happened in her heart. Bismillah, Insyaallah teman-teman semua ya. Ini kisah yang kayaknya ini mungkin belum di-share sama banyak orang ya, bagaimana ternyata ya mudah-mudahan berharap bahwa ibunya meninggal dalam keadaan husnul khotimah ya teman-teman semua. But Muslims always Islam always teach us, even though you're in different religion with your parents, you still, your obligation is
being a good son, being a good daughter.
Because the rida of your parents is your door to heaven, right? Even though your parents not not the same religion,
but still trying to.
And then we still respect to other religion as well. We're not allowed to say bad words about other religions. That is the regulation. You've done really well as a Muslim, even though you're not really how long was that? 3 or 4 years back, yeah, as a Muslim. But the other family? Your brother,
I have,
sisters?
yeah, brother, sister. I have, but they're just so they don't care that much. And
are they religious in the religion?
No, they are not very religious. Like nowadays, Korean young people are not not very religious. There are so many atheists who doesn't believe God.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, so many atheists. And also, I have ex family, but yeah.
What do you mean ex family?
Ex.
Ex family.
Ex-family.
Oh, you got married.
I was married and divorced. So yeah.
So you have some small family with the kids?
Yeah, I had.
Oh, so you live with your kids now?
No. The kids live with the
mother.
Yeah.
Oh, you in a separate life now.
Yeah.
You haven't seen them?
No, yeah, not yet. I really want to see, but
you miss them?
Oh, of course I miss them.
So
yeah,
you can use this YouTube probably in this moment. I hope they see this conversation, even though it's probably running around their timelines when they are opening up the YouTube and the timelines, because they have the circle of your life probably. In some ways, they have our thumbnail, that this conversation, and then there was the episode, even though they don't know the Korean, but we're speaking English, right? Use this camera as your kids. You talk to them in Korean. Say them that you miss them. Probably there's some effect on that.
Oh. In Korean?
In Korean? They understand Korean?
Yeah, of course they're I'll do it.
Yeah.
그래, 건우야, 아빠가 너무 많이 보고 싶고 절대로 아빠가 너희들을 너무 많이 사랑하는데 지금 상황이 볼 수 없어서 그런 거니까 절대로 아빠가 너희 사랑 안 한다고 생각 안 했으면 좋겠고, 그리고 꼭 보러 갈게. 너무 많이 사랑해.
Masyaallah. What's their name?
선우 and 건우.
Sonu and Kono. Sonu is the
first son.
Son.
Yeah.
Kono is the
second.
one. So they're there. How old is that?
5, 2.
5 and 2. Well, what did you say in Korean? In English?
Yeah, I miss you and I love you, and I hope they don't think that I
leave them.
I never leave you.
Wow, Masyaallah. Yeah, I hope they
may Allah help. May Allah. I always make dua. To Allah to help me to see my kids again, and also have the good relationship with
the family again.
And I actually, also my fault, like as a father, I didn't read them on the good way, on the right path, because I'm not knowledgeable.
You're too young at that moment.
Yeah, I was too young, but still, like, I make dua to Allah, like make them also onto the right paths, and also guide me on the right paths, and
Inshallah.
Yeah, everything inshallah. Yeah, I hope.
Masyaallah. You know the story of the Prophet Ibrahim?
Yeah.
And Ismail.
Yeah.
You know that your story probably there's some correlation in that. You know? You know which one? Ibrahim sallallahu alaihi wasallam never met his son, right?
Yeah.
Ismail. And then when the time he met Ismail, and he asked him to do the kurban.
Yes.
Can you imagine that they never met the father, and then the ones they met, they want to have this kurban, and then he obeyed that. It's because of what? It's because the strength of doa.
Wow.
Because the doa of the Ibrahim, even though they cannot meet the Ismail, and then the doa keep rolling into him, and then we don't know. Somehow that probably Allah, I mean, still he gives the love to Ismail and the respect to the father, even though you cannot meet because of a situation like this. But I hope that someday you meet your family, and then you can get back again. You still want to get back your wife?
No, it's too.
Oh no, but you still want to be the kids, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Probably someday you can make some Indonesian women to be your wife. Is it okay for Indonesian?
Of course.
Oh, Masyaallah, terbuka teman-teman semuanya kesempatan untuk yang punya keinginan punya suami Daud Kim, monggo aja dilamar. Beliau juga nyari jodoh orang Indonesia nih, gitu. Nah, Masyaallah. I mean, tapi in your age you have so many experience that probably a bit next level, my brother.
But yeah, it's also like I think everything have the reason.
Yeah.
And everything is a plan of God.
Yeah,
like destination. We believe Islam and the faith of as a Muslim is our believing our destiny. And I believe that Allah make the plan for me this, and also like compared to like our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he's struggling. This is nothing. I'm just
So you learn many. Yeah, you learn many.
No. I'm still learning.
Where do you learn? In Korea?
Yeah, like in Korea, I made I learned from the Karam a lot, and also watching the YouTube and Mufti Meng's YouTube.
Oh, Mufti Meng, yeah.
Dr. Chakra Naik's YouTube, like this. Yeah.
Oh, Masyaallah. How is the growth of Islam in Korea?
I think it's very slow. Slowly grow up. But I believe that it will grow up so fast one day. I believe that because Korean changed so fast. Yeah. When they think this is right thing, then they change so fast. And actually, the value of Islam and the value of Korean is there's so many similar things.
They're close, yeah.
It's very close, like being polite, be kindness, and also like respect your elders, and also like few like 100 years ago, like Joseon Dynasty, they wear hijab, and guys have the beard. So it's totally same with Islam. So I think there's many similar things. So I think if there is something something that we are missing something, then they will change. They will know their purpose of their life and the thing that who creates you. Then after that, I think everything changes fast.
It's only a matter of time.
Yes. Yeah. But I think for that time we need the community. We have to make the Islamic community stronger. So that's why I'm trying to make the community in Korea. So I'm making some project to building masjid in Korea.
You're building masjid in Korea?
Yeah. Also, I almost complete in the Daegu masjid. I make the funding, and there was so many protests from the Christian people, but we fight for the low things with lawyer, and also I make the funding for the masjid. So we everything complete now. So this is on the construction in Daegu, and I'm also trying to make another masjid in Seoul. So if you have the strong community, I think that's masjid.
Yes.
Yeah, because our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam also he made, when he go to the Medina the first time, he make the masjid. Yeah. So that's the thing, the first time you do for the dawah. So after making the masjid and trying to make dawah in online, in offline, then I think when they realize something at the moment, everything can change so fast. I think, inshallah.
Inshallah ya. Masyaallah teman-teman, ternyata beliau pergerakan juga sangat luar biasa. Bagaimana membangun community yang ada di Korea ini, Masya Allah luar biasa banget ya. And that's really, I mean that's the right point. Yeah, everything comes from masjid. I mean the Rasulullah SAW study everything from masjid. Yes. After that, the market, the politics, and then after that, it follows. And then you start to build that in Korea. Yes. And what city besides Seoul? And the first city was that?
Before was Daegu.
Daegu. The name of the place is Daegu.
Daegu.
Daegu. But there's some mosque in Seoul.
In Seoul, there's one mosque in Seoul already. But Seoul is like there's a 10 million population.
Whoa!
One masjid is not enough.
There is some community inside the masjid.
Small. Very small, very small. And especially there's no young generation community.
I see.
So I have so many Korean friends who are interested in Islam. They always message me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. But when they go to the masjid, it's very hard to contact with them because it's too old and the community is too small. And there's no like any like.
I mean, the lifestyle is not really young. It's not really interesting. I mean, but it happens in Indonesia as well. Well, there's an old masjid, and then there's a probably. That's why we create some events for the youngsters. So
that's important.
Because there's a. When they go to find Allah in the place that they thought it was like a concert, so it's a lifestyle event that probably makes is their kind of lifestyle.
I'm thinking about the exact same things in Korea too. Like I think the level of your faith, it can be like should be highest to Allah, but the hurdle to come to Islam should be lowest, I think. So Islam is not difficult religion. Just believe God and believe the God creates you and believe our role model, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, our Prophet Muhammad. So the hurdle should be lowest. So I have to make in some interest to them, to Koreans, like for as you say, like a concert, like not music concert, but like a talking and like nasid or. We can
there's a market there's
market and listen there like what's their worries and like counseling them giving them answer like a concert. So it can be very interesting to Koreans to get know into Islam. So I think that's
probably the first time they get interested in, they thought it was a culture.
Like culture. As I say, I know Islam not as a religion. I know that as a culture with the scarf thing, and then I inspired from their kindness. Like the kindness is the strongest weapon. I believe that the strongest weapon is not a gun, is not a bomb, is not nuclear. It's the kindness. So in Indonesia, so many foreigners convert to Islam in Indonesia. That's why. Because of their kindness, I believe that. I'm the one of them. So there's the proof.
Well, I'm the proof. It's a proof. Indeed, because if we read the Quran, probably everybody that knows, the expert of Quran, I heard that from Ustad as well. That the middle, the most middle words in Quran, it said wal yatalataf. It means with kindness.
Mashallah.
With kindness.
Yes,
so the center of the Quran, the word is with kindness.
Alhamdulillah.
So the first word is Bismillah, with the name of Allah.
Start with
and the last sentence in Quran is for jinn and humans. And so the Quran is produced from Allah with kindness for jinn and humans.
That's the perfection of the Quran. Everything is organized so perfectly. Perfectly.
Even though as a Muslim, I'm amazed with the thing that I always find day by day. Even though I'm a Muslim, I still find it. What? I'm still surprised in something.
There's so many surprising things in the book.
It's endless. It's endless. And then. Your life in Korea, it's hard for you to find a halal food and things like that.
It's very hard. Very hard
to find halal food. How you cook yourself or?
I cook myself. So I'm good at cooking.
That's
why after I become a Muslim, like it's so hard to find the halal food. So that's why I start to cooking in home with the halal ingredients. So now I can cook so many foods. In a halal way.
But in Indonesia, you don't have to cook.
Everything is halal. Everything is halal. So easy.
You can go
so
anywhere.
easy.
Okay. When the first time you went to Indonesia, you do small concerts. Probably many Indonesian want to hear your voice right now with some of your song, probably.
My song?
Your song or somebody's song? They just want to hear your voice.
I know some more like Indonesian song.
Indonesian song?
Like 5 years ago.
That's even better. That's even better.
But I don't know pronunciation well. But
that's
I'll try.
Yeah.
Okay. Kuatan aku tak cipta oleh waktu, hanya untuk saling mencintai. Mungkin kita ditakdirkan bersama, 말하자시 맺은 cinta berada di balik kamu menerjakanku apa artinya kenyamanan kesempanan cinta berdua bersamamu menerjakanku apa artinya kenyamanan kesempanan cinta.
I'm sorry. You do have to have your own concert here. Oh, you have a great voice, brother. You have a great voice.
No.
I mean, I thought that probably every Korean man can sing, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Every Korean guy
Oh
can
my
sing.
God, you have your voice like a boy band. That's the song of the Rizky Febrian. Rizky Febrian, yeah. Oh, any other song?
Oh, no. I think it's enough.
Masyaallah. Tuh bukti banget tuh. Belum pernah kan pasti dengernya luar biasa. Jadi gue juga kaget deh gitu. I'm shocked. I thought that you just sing like you usual sing. You could really sing. You want to do some kind of single here in Indonesia probably now?
Oh, actually, one of my plan is making some nasid song in
Nasid
Indonesia.
song.
Yeah, because I'm really big fan of nasid, like Maharjan.
Okay.
and all that.
I can direct you with some producer or some
Please.
some Indonesian musician that can probably you could collaborate in that.
Inshallah.
Oh, that's good. Was, probably you can stay longer and become Indonesian musician.
I will.
Yeah, you will. Yeah. Okay, and then that's the process. 5 years ago, and you become Muslim. So how is it becoming Muslim?
It's amazing. Actually, I can't say my life is going like so perfect because even if after I become Muslim,
Nobody's perfect.
yeah, there was so many hard things for me,
Yeah.
like so many struggles and so many dramas in my life. But still, like every time I have hard time, I think about the faiths. I think about the Tawhid. I think about my dua. Like I think about like where am I? Like and focus on praying. Like and trying to make my own time. Like why this thing happened and like what should I do after this? And then like Allah always answers me. And Allah always answers me in the right way. Like yeah, as you say, nobody's life is perfect.
Yeah.
And we also do mistakes.
Yeah.
But I'm still Muslim. I still believe Allah, and Allah always give me the answer. And the answer is believing God and obeying God, and believe the important thing. Don't give up the mercy of Allah. Don't give up.
Yeah.
So after that, I decide like, oh yes, I'm Muslim. I'm still Muslim, and I don't give up. I don't give up my faiths. I don't give up the mercy of Allah. So that's why I can go straight way. I try. At least I can't say I'm a good Muslim. I have so many mistakes till now, but I'm still trying to go on the right path. The direction. I can go like it's not hard to go straight. I'm not that like good person, but I have the direction.
Yeah.
This is
You're in the process of walking there.
Yes. Yeah? I can like lay down. I can like struggle. I can go other way sometimes, but the direction is always Allah. So the important thing is going to the direction.
Oh, that's good.
So and that's I think. Yeah, that's it.
That's the concept. That's a really good concept. You never stop moving to the better you each time, right? Better you each time. I mean, I'm still learning how becoming a better person from the other me back there, right?
Yeah.
And then I heard from Ustad that kind of process to go to the better situation is make you become have a better value set, because the goal, if they didn't move from the earth, they move to outside, then it's not expensive, right?
Yes,
it's still there.
It's still there.
Yeah, if water they don't move to this someplace else, they will be dirty, right? And then if the lion is still in the cave, then move outside, they will be skinny, and then in life we have to move to the better place, right?
I think that's important.
That's the concept that I think. Oh yeah. Even how we communicate, we move from the writing things and then we can speak face to face on the phone. Is a move to the better way. I think it's your struggling thing is being counted. It's being counted. It's not the result, but the process that's being counted. So, what is the hardest becoming a Muslim? Is it the salat, or is it the fastings? After you become a Muslim, and how long is that? After that, you learn how to salat.
How long? I just learned from some Bangladesh imam in where is it, like Ansan. There's some other city in the masjid. So I learned salah in there, and also like see YouTube things and learning the Al-Fatiha and the short surahs for praying and like how to pray and also like the thing you need when you pray and how to do wudu things. So it processed like a couple of months. I think.
So the first one, the first thing is you do the salat how many times? Not 5 times or one?
At first it wasn't 5 times. I start like at least 1 time a day.
1 time a day, yeah.
And next time, doing more. And like one by one, I make this 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times like this. So now I'm trying 5 times a day.
How about the food?
Food is really difficult. That's even now I don't know how to solve this problem perfectly. In Korea, like there's a mart, halal mart, but it's in Itaewon, only one place in Seoul. So and it's far from my house, and there are not many halal restaurants also. So right now I try to there's a delivery service. So I deliver the meat or halal products in there, and then like deliver and then try to make foods in home. So that's why I have to solve it, but still it's not easy.
It's not easy, I heard that this kind of problem with some friends from Japan as well.
Maybe similar.
Really similar because eating pork it is not only a culture, but it's a daily. Daily consume. Everything is it made from pork. So how can you get out with that?
It's not easy. Korean culture is based on pork and alcohol. So we mix it. That's our culture. Samgyeopsal and soju. This is Korean culture.
I see. So you're almost the same like Japan,
yeah? It's a haram, like so haram.
So you need to stay here in Indonesia. You need to stay here.
That's why I come here in Ramadan.
So when was your first fast?
It was like 4 years ago, I think. 4 years ago.
4 years. It's even longer than becoming a Muslim.
I was not Muslim.
So before you Muslim, because you're becoming a Muslim, you already did fasting?
Yeah.
You tried it?
For 1 month. Yeah.
For 1 month?
For 1 month. Yeah. Because I want to check that I can do it or not. I want to see myself.
So how do you feel?
It was really hard. At first Ramadan was so hard because I didn't have the tips like how to eat suhoor, sahur, and how to like deal with the time, everything. So it was really hard, and I don't have Muslim friends, so I do iftar by myself. It's not easy. So nobody watches you. Nobody watches you, and you have more tests. You're more shaitans and more fitna, and like I like see like sometimes the shaitan tell me like, oh, nobody see you, like why you didn't eat, like everyone eats and drinks in front of you, why you don't drink like eat something. So there are so many shaitan in one time, but I did it, Mashallah. So after that I decided, then I can do it. I can deal with it because I believe God and I know the benefits of the fasting. There, of course, it's hard. The struggle is hard, but the benefit is much more bigger, huge. So, if you have belief, then I think it's not difficult.
Masyaallah. Yesterday, I just find out that there is some doctors told us that he just find out as well as a doctor. There are some hormones that produce new cells, but this kind of hormone only produce that new cells when we are in a hungry situation. So it means that Allah wants us to have the new cells, to have the younger everything, and then renewing everything. by doing this hunger. And he just find out and just share it in the Twitter. Even I'm a Muslim, just find out. Oh, this is one of the benefit. Oh, Masyaallah. Wow, great. Yeah, 2 thumbs up for you. You can manage it as a non-Muslim and then becoming a Muslim right now. It's easier. So, in this month of Ramadan this year, have you lost any day?
Oh, no, not yet. It's easy. In Indonesia, fasting is so easy. So easy. Like, for example, like in Korea, everyone is eating in front of you. Everyone is drinking water in front of you. And nobody eats with you, iftar. Nobody eats with you. You have to eat by yourself. And nobody wake up you and sahur. Nobody wake up you. So it's very difficult. But in here, like everyone in sahur time, there's azan. Always everywhere azan. So Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. I wake up, eat, and I go fajr and go sleep again. And like when I wake up, everyone is fasting together. So I don't have to, there's no smell of foods. There's no fitna. There's no shaitan. And then after iftar, everyone eat together. So it's so easy.
Oh iya, teman-teman masih kita nih sebenarnya masih bersyukur loh. Dia aja ini ada keberuntungan kita kadang-kadang gitu ya. Sometimes when we are in a hungry situation, there's we thought it's a kurma. It's a kurma.
Kurma, yeah,
it's a kurma. When we get closer, oh, it's a cockroach. Because we're hungry. It's because we're hungry. Things like that. Right. Tapi banyak hal yang kita belajar dari Daud ya, luar biasa ya. Ibaratnya kayak banyak sekali proses dari teman-teman kita yang perlu kita hari. Kita jangan sampai judgement sama orang lain dengan proses itu. Kita juga belum tentu benar gitu ya. Teman kita yang baru belajar justru memberikan banyak sekali informasi kepada saya. I learn many things that
no. I learn many things.
I learn many things from you. That I heard from Ustaz that Islam is perfect, but Muslims is not.
Yes.
Muslim is not. That's why Islam is.
That's why we need Islam.
Yeah, we need Islam. That's why Islam putting down to the place that probably that's so imperfect. So, so Islam is perfect yet, but it is still a process. Masyaallah. So, you do the salah, you do the what do you call it, the fasting. Yeah, and then you meet the culture as well. So. You went to Jakarta, to Indonesia last month.
Yeah, last month.
Last month to Aceh. And then
Medan.
After Aceh? Medan.
Yes.
How do you find Medan?
Oh, just I checked the night bus, and there was a bus to go Medan, so I booked.
So how is Medan for you?
It was good, but I stayed very few times, but it was very nice. There was a really big masjid, and the people are very kind, and there are many Chinese culture there. So that was very interesting.
So after Medan, you straight to Jakarta?
And straight to Jakarta with the ferry, the ship.
With the ferry, teman-teman naik kapal teman-teman ke Jakarta, bukan naik pesawat, bukan naik mobil, tapi milih naik kapal ferry gitu. How long was that?
60 hours.
60 hours means 3 days.
3 days. Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, it's long.
You didn't get bored? Get bored on the ship?
I thought it might be bold, but it was not, because there was because I was in economic class, the lowest class, and there were so many Indonesian people are there, and they were so kind and friendly, and you can meet Indonesian at the moment. Yeah, I was only one foreigner in the ship, so people are so interested about me, like they see me like, oh, 안녕하세요, like, oh, you're Korean, where are you from, like, and they are mostly of them are Muslim, so we like sahur together and iftar together.
They knew that you are a Muslim?
Yeah. I told them like I'm also Muslim, because they give you breakfast, lunch, dinner, 3 times a day. They give you the small like lunch box something, but I don't eat, so I just pack. So people ask me like, why you don't eat? So I'm fasting. So are you Muslim? Like, and they were so happy, like, oh, welcome to.
Oh, they speak English.
Oh no, we talk with like this. Oh, like, Mualaf.
Oh, sign language.
Yes, like this. No, makan. Oh, no, makan like this.
Masyaallah. So you went to straight to Jakarta, went to Batam?
Batam. Go to Batam and then go to Jakarta. Yeah.
Batam. Sometimes in Batam you met some other foreigners there.
Yeah, there were many like Netherlands, French, England, foreigners there.
To Jakarta.
Yeah, from Singapore. Yeah, they come from Singapore and then go Jakarta. Yeah.
Jakarta. Yeah, so you have many more friends there.
Yeah, I have more friends in there.
So how do you find Jakarta? Oh, this is the third time for you to Jakarta. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you find Jakarta?
It's because I wanted to spend time in the capital of Jakarta, Indonesia, and I wanted to come back to the thing that that changed my life, the start point. Because I know Islam in here. So this is like I thought this is like a destiny. So this Ramadan I want to go back to the Jakarta.
Jakarta, Masyaallah, Alhamdulillah. Well, I saw on social media, you went to Umrah.
Oh yeah.
When was that?
Last year and last Ramadan. Oh yeah, two times last year. 2 times.
You went to Umrah 2 times?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Wow.
Mashallah.
Masyaallah.
Yeah.
So you becoming a Muslim for 2 years and then you've been to Umrah 2 times.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Even though I was in my age of 30 when I was 33 years old. That was my first.
The first Umrah. Wow.
You just 3 years and then you go to Umrah.
Yes.
There are so many Indonesians that probably born as a Muslim that go to Umrah. Yeah. Mashallah, it's a bless for you.
Yes, I think I'm the luckiest person. I'm so lucky person in the world because in Korea there's no Muslim, as you said, there's very minority religion. But I don't think I choose Islam. I am chosen by Allah. I'm chosen by Islam.
Yeah.
So Allah gave me so many blessings to me, and He gave me the chance to go Umrah and meet so many amazing Muslims and learn from them. So in Mecca, in Medina, I feel so many blessings there, and there are so many benefits as Korean Muslim because like Islam is minority religion in Korea. So there are many hard things, but there's good things because Saudi Arabia like invite us sometimes. Like they invite Korean Muslims to come to the Mecca. So there's some programs that there.
Invitation?
So, yes.
So you went there because of invitation?
First time I paid myself, but second time it was invitation. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
So
Is there any Muslim influencer as well in Korea?
I think so, maybe. Yeah.
You make some community. No.
Yeah, there are a few, but we sometimes talk, but not have community.
Oh, I see. So there's the program, and I thought that probably is quite hard for you as a Korean to go to Umrah because they need to do some service of the travel agency there to go to Umrah.
Yeah.
For Indonesians, there's so many travel agency. From Malaysia, probably
so many.
Yeah, so many as well. Yeah. But in Korea. Yeah. You find it. You apply in Korea or in Indonesia? Apply that Umrah in Korea.
In Korea.
Oh,
yeah.
How many percent that along with you to go to travel to Umrah?
How many percent?
At the first time.
At the first time? I go by myself.
Oh, I mean, from Korea.
Yeah, from Korea.
I mean, one group, no, but yourself.
I go myself.
Oh, I see. Because in Indonesia we used to go to Umrah in groups. Oh. Yeah, because in groups there are travel that probably only for Umrah and doing for groups, and there are some kind of the guidance.
I saw the guide in the Umrah.
Yeah, because
so many Indonesians. I saw it.
But you go by yourself.
First time, yes.
How do you learn the step of Umrah?
Oh, just cool. I had no idea. Just buy the Saudi Arabia plane ticket. And then go there, and I asked them like how to go Umrah, and they said, "You'd have visa?" So I said like, "I don't have visa." So they were shocked like, "If you don't have visa, how to go Umrah?" Like I was like, "Did I need visa?" So I went to some office and like explained them, "I'm a Korean, I'm Muslim, Mualaf. Can you please help me? I want to go Umrah." And like fortunately, like they helped me a lot. Like how to go Umrah? They make visa for me, and they even borrow the bus, and they make so many groups. And we will go Umrah like with like 100 people, so you can join us. So I joined them. I was like this, and then go Umrah together, and they explain me how to process everything. So that was my first Umrah.
Oh, Masyaallah. Go with the ihram.
Yeah, ihram.
The place where you put it. You wear nothing.
Yeah. I had nothing. When I go there, I had nothing. But they explained me everything and helped me, so I did it. That's Islam, I think. They always help.
that's the point, bro. Well, some people probably it's because of the culture, because we feel like we are something. We go to Umrah and then we got nothing when we're there. What some people they lose everything. They have nothing. Just go to Allah and they get everything.
Yes, that's me.
Yeah, they see. Oh, Masyaallah, Masyaallah. That's good.
Because at that time I had really hard situation, so I need something to rely on. So that's why I decided to let's just go Mecca and then just go without any preparation.
In which group? In what countries group?
Me? There were India and Pakistan, Indonesia and Bangladesh. Everyone's there.
In the group.
Sudan. Yeah.
So, how do you feel when the first time you saw Kaaba?
Kaaba is still like, how to say in English, like
goosebumps.
Goosebumps, yes, goosebumps, and I feel like this is the place that I belong to. Like this is like how to say, like hometown.
Like hometown.
Yeah, like this is the place like the atmosphere, like so peaceful. And
it's the most visited place in all over the world.
Yes, it is. It was really
2 million people every day. Can you imagine that? How is the place of tourism that can manage that kind of stuff? That kind of many people going in the same place at the same moment.
Yeah.
And the water of Zamzam never runs out. Yeah.
Zamzam water.
Yeah. When many people, the Zamzam never runs out. When the least people, the Zamzam never flooding. So it's enough for everyone.
Yes, it is.
You went there, you see the Kaaba. Oh, I still remember the first time I went there. It was like my hometown. It was like
yes, same. I felt same.
And then one of us saw the Kaaba. This is the thing that I always see in the sajadah. Now I see the real thing.
Yeah, it is.
This is a very good experience. So,
it is.
When the first moment you saw Kaaba, that was when the time every your prayer accepted by Allah. When the first time you say and you do your praying, you do your prayer. I want Allah, please, blah 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 blah, and Allah will accept it. But sometimes when the first time we saw Kaaba, we can say nothing, right?
Yeah, it's like speechless.
Speechless. So. With the first time and the second time to go to Mecca, probably you have different experience.
Yes, to second time it was invitation. I went with Korean Muslim groups. 10 people with karam.
With karam.
Yeah, with karam.
Oh,
it's very nice.
So the first time you met him?
No. Third time.
I met after the first Umrah you went. So which one do you prefer, Masjidil Haram or Nabawi? Masjid in Makkah or Madinah?
Oh, that's very difficult. Masjid al-Haram. If I choose one, then Masjid al-Haram.
Masjid al-Haram because of the biggest.
More blessed.
Yeah, but for myself, for the calmness, I love Nabawi.
Yes, that's very peaceful. So
because
when green love is so beautiful and
it was like a calm, and then
very
you can spend hours there like. The time like stops.
Yeah. I stay there like for like 1 day, 2 days, just whole days in there, and like pray 5 times fast and study Quran and reading and again like Duhur and then Asr and Maghrib and Isha. Just stay there, and it feels so blessing.
Masyaallah.
Yeah, Masyaallah.
Besides you are Muslims, as a Mualaf, you're also a traveler. You can go by yourself. With some place that you don't know before. So how? Is it really you're very curious about everything, or it's because of something else probably that dragged you to do that? The feeling of love that what you want to, the urge you to do that by yourself, not in groups. What is the motivation?
I think the thing that I travel by myself is I really learn many things from the traveling, and I can learn I can meet so many good people while traveling, and also learn about Islam and the value of Islam. And I think it's really interesting to see the different types of Muslim and their culture. So it's different, but it's also very interesting the similarity, the same thing. If I went like Pakistan, Bangladesh, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Morocco, and Indonesia, Malaysia, but same thing. They pray at the same time, and they say same praying, like same Al-Fatiha and same surah, and also they do same words. They say Assalamualaikum, Alhamdulillah, Masyaallah, Tabarakallah. So it feels me like even wherever I go, I feel like I belong to their community, like one ummah things. So like it feels me very
it's a good ones, I heard the story as well when some military from United States, if I'm not mistaken, they saw the Masjid al-Haram. And you know the military they used to do some kind of in the forms of form of what do you call it, baris berbaris apa ya, baris berbaris ya, stand up and then neatly standing, right? And then he saw that thousands of people, probably some millions, they don't know each other with the different languages from their own countries. And then there are the command, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, and then suddenly in some seconds they are in line. So how he can do that? It's not human who could do that. He said that. Even in military, they don't know each other. They have to practice how to make forms. That thousands of people being in line in some seconds. They need hours. I mean, the creator is not human in these kinds of praying. And then he got Mualaf here. In some seconds, they're in line. From probably somewhere or other, and then make a tawaf in Kaaba. They don't know each other. They're different language from different country and everything. Then adhan and then khutbah. And how can they do that? Subhanallah. There's one of the content in your YouTube that is probably showing about there. There are some Palestinians want to build masjid and they're being protested.
Yes.
Is it happening?
In Palestine?
Oh, I heard in
Daegu Masjid. That's the thing that I told you. The Daegu Masjid. There were so many protests in Korea. So even we fought with the all law. Every cult say yes, they allow to build a masjid in the Daegu, but they every time I think maybe I don't know they're Christian or not, but the resident people come to the masjid, in front of masjid, and they do protest, and they cut the pig heads and took in front of the masjid, and they there's a pig oils, pig oils. They spread pig oils in front of masjid and say like, oh, you're shaitan, blah 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 to Muslim students, because they're like Muslim student area, because there's a Gyeongbuk University. So like they say like, oh, Islam is a violent religion, so go out of this country. But they're doing the violent things to Muslims. So I think there are still many misunderstandings. So there will be a lot of process to solve this. But as I told you, like the most strongest weapon is kindness. So if we show the goodness of Islam, like good value of Islam, be kind and like help them share, then I think their perspective will be definitely changed. I believe that. So
that's normal probably, because you were there as well. You probably had the same opinion as well. Not even you, I was there as well. I was there. Really, I was there. I mean, when we do some kind of a production of shooting and everything, and then they took break for the salat, and I said that overacting. I mean, things like that. I mean, I use some bad words about with people who go salat and everything. But now, when some people do the same way, to me it was like I was there, so it's okay. Because they don't understand. If after they understand, it's gonna be different, right? So probably is your message. I mean, your challenge as an influencer in Korea. And then I feel like there are so many people that have the same situation like you, probably as Korean.
Think about like Prophet Muhammad he just did everything by himself. Like there are so many enemies, there are so many like persecute his faith, but he did it, and he makes Islam the biggest religion in the world right now. The fastest spreading religion in the world.
Growing religion.
everything possible with the plan of Allah.
Yeah. Prophet Muhammad only used Quran and Hadith and then spread everything, the religion around the world, and we have the same Quran and Hadith now. So we have the same weapon now. So actually,
same weapon.
Actually we can do the same way. Inshallah, it's a process. So, is there any targets probably? What is your in the future that probably you want to do in Indonesia?
Future plan, like
something?
Actually, I really like Indonesia. So there, I really love their smile. I really love their like vibes. So maybe I will study. I want to study Indonesian language a bit more. So maybe I will go university in here.
In UI?
I will apply. I will apply.
University.
Yeah. If he's accepted, then I can study here.
Okay, I'll try to find some people that can help you.
Oh, please.
To find where's the good direction to go to a bit. To have the language. The language. Oh. Insyaallah teman-teman, dia mau kuliah di sini ya. Jadi ada kesempatan makin terbuka untuk yang jomblo kenalan sama Daud ya. Untuk mungkin ya kemudian jadi istrinya beliau ya. Teman-teman
bisa bahasa Indonesia.
Bisa bahasa Indonesia tuh kan? Bisa. Aduh, alhamdulillah. Thank you very much for your
thank you so much
to be here ya. I mean, it's not easy for you to be here.
No, it's nice.
I saw that it was a long walk for you for Indonesia as well ya. Dan kita bisa ketemu langsung Daud Kim di sini. Inshallah, it's not the end. It's the beginning of the relationship. It's the beginning of silaturahmi. Inshallah, there are so many things that you could do in Indonesia. Probably you made your career in Indonesia. Inshallah. Ya teman-teman semua, kita support Daud Kim. Follow social medianya, Instagram.
No, it's okay. Just one thing I want to say because I didn't say it. You told me about the plan, but actually I don't have plan of my life that much, like exact plan, but my plan of I want to say about the goal of my, is it okay to say?
Yeah, no problem.
The goal of the life is because I want to say this because of I wanted to tell this to also non-Muslims like me, but like past of me. So my goal of life is at the past my goal of life is being successful, like being other people, like I wanna have a good job, like good family. But my goal of my life is being a better person, and I think this is very important thing. I don't think Islam is perfect, but the concept of Islam is not perfection. Like everyone have mistakes, and even I think every time like, why I'm not good person, why did I did mistakes? Every time I think like this, why I do this mistake? But if you don't give up, if you don't give up mercy of Allah, if you have still faith and ask help to Allah, Allah always help me, and I know Allah is always with me. So the goal of my life is being a better person than before, and the purpose and the exact purpose of being a better person is going to Jannah.
Masyaallah.
Yeah, I think that's the goal, the real goal of your life. Is this life you can be successful. You can be successful. You can earn a lot of money. You can buy a expensive car or something. But that just give you like temporary like happiness. Like it's not even happiness. It's just like joy. But the real goal should be like going to be Jannah, and it's the real purpose of your life. Like when I become a Muslim, I always ask myself, like where am I come from? Like where do I create it, and where I'm going, and where I'm going, which direction I'm going. And the last question is, where is the destination after I die? For me, it was really important question, and the Islam answered about the all answer of this. Every answer Islam gave, Allah and the Quran give me the exact answer of this. So that's why I decided to become a Muslim, and still not give up, and still trying to be on the right way. So I hope like everyone, Islam always welcome everyone. Like this is like a palace, like the most beautiful palace, and
everybody could come in.
Yeah, everybody can welcome, and even if you are whatever you had mistakes or have like bad past or something, if you are into Islam, then you can feel the bless of Allah, and the key of the going to the palace inside, the real palace of inside is going to Jannah, and the key is the Quran and Hadith, and the following our role model, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So if you follow this, I think I think nobody afraid about Islam, I hope, like, because this is really beautiful and the perfect religion in our life. So that's what I want to say.
You have the perfect concept about Islam. Mashallah, probably there's so many Muslims that probably they still learn about that thing. Yeah, I mean Allah is the God that you can talk to Allah every time. Every time. There's no single time that you cannot talk to him. Masya Allah, teman-teman semua konsepnya udah sangat luar biasa sekali ya. Dari mana, lagi ngapain, dan juga mau kemana gitu. Yang tentunya yang membuat orang lose fokus, kemudian nggak tahu mau ngapain gitu. Gue di sini ngapain sebenarnya? Gue lagi ngapain sih di dunia? Apa gue diciptain cuma buat hidup, senang-senang doang, terus gue mati gitu kan? Nah, dia lagi ngapain sih? Nah, pertanyaan ini cuma mengganggu beliau, sama seperti gue juga kerasain kayak gitu. Kita dari mana diciptain, lagi ngapain, terus kemudian mau kemana? Dan akhirnya beliau menemukan itu, dan konsepnya Masya Allah luar biasa. Ya mudah-mudahan kembali menyadarkan kita yang udah lama menjadi mungkin ya teman-teman yang Muslim, jadi lebih sadar bahwa ada nikmat yang didapatkan sama Daud Kim. Tapi kita tetap respect sama teman-teman yang berbeda keyakinan, bahwa kita hormati segala perbedaan tentunya juga, dan Masya Allah kita lihat bagaimana perkembangan beliau dengan nikmat-nikmat yang diberikan. Masya Allah, we could see the happiness in you. I mean,
thank you.
I mean, we could see how deep the Islam, the process to be becoming the part of you, and becoming one inside of you. That is mashallah is the process that probably we could do, I mean, as a Muslim together in our life, and it'll never stop till we show that Jannah is in front of us, right?
Inshallah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Very much for your time. Inshallah mudah-mudahan teman-teman semuanya bisa ketemu sama Daud Kim. Sampai ketemu lagi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.